Hi guys, welcome back to the Thornbridge Smallholding. So today is obviously a follow-up video of the beef, the Dexter steer that we took in. So I'll get the camera out and show you little bits and bobs. Obviously I'm not going to film the whole thing, so I need to crack on and get it done. Yeah, so this is our Dexter beef that we are going to get cut up and get it packaged and get it ready for sale, basically. So this is our beast, and we've rumped and loined the hinds, and in the forequarters we've taken a long brisket off, so it's all in more manageable pieces for us to cut up. So I've actually got a local guy called John helping me today so I can film it. But anyway, we're starting with the steaks, so these are T-bones. Here we have some lovely sirloins. So this is the hindquarters, which is the back leg, and what we're doing now is taking the shin of beef. So what we're going to do is bone it out, and we're going to do some rings of shin of beef, but also we're going to put some into our mincing pile as well. So this is what's known as the top of beef, which is the top of the leg, where all your joints come from. What's happening now is we're going around the femur bone, one of the big bones in the top of the leg, and then once we've done that, we're going to start cutting around and seaming out each individual muscle, which is where your top side and silver side and stuff like that comes from. Top side, silver side and top rump. So this is a top side that we're just rolling and sort of tying up with butcher's twine and the butcher's knot. The whole point about doing this is to give it a bit more of an even shape, which is better for the eye, but also it helps with an even cook. So we've just cut that joint now into 3 and it looks absolutely amazing. So here we've got the forequarter and we've got the flanks and the briskets left. So back to the forequarters. So a lot of people will know this as chuck and also clod, which is the beef neck. So what we're going to do with this is majority of this will go into diced and some mince for burgers and stuff. So we're now on to the beef brisket. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take all the rib bones out and tidy it up, get any sort of chunks of fat or anything that we don't really want on there, get everything tidied up. Because these are smallish animals, what we're going to do is we're going to roll the 2 briskets together to make one nice great big decent sort of joint basically. And I mean, for me, a beef brisket is one of my top favourite joints, if I'm honest. So what we've done here is we've like top and tailed the briskets, so they're laid on top of each other, but different ways around because one end's slightly thicker than the other. So what we've done is put them opposite way around to make it sort of even a more even shape. Now we're in the process of tying it up and making sure it looks nice. Now that is what I call a thing of beauty. Now, I mean, it just makes me so proud of what I'm doing because all these animals have been fed on grass, grains from the Thornbridge brewery, and we've worked really hard to produce something good. So, the moment of truth, let's have a look what it looks like inside. So we've got some, this is going to be for dice, for some pies and stuff like that. We've got the mince pile, which we're going to do some burgers out of that. Then we've got our T-bone steaks. Then we've got our sirloin. We've got Chateaubriand rump. We've got some ribeye steaks. We've got some braising steaks. We've got some beef short rib, shin of beef, beef stir fry, brisket joints, top side joints, and some silver side joints. So this is the next day. I kind of run out of time. So anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm just sieving through my diced meat pile and getting ready for making some pies. So steak and potato, steak and Stilton, steak and ale, those sort of flavours that we'll probably produce with this diced beef, as well as having a bit of diced beef for sale. So I'm just going to quickly hone my knife. So basically, after a bit of use, the edge of your knife sort of burrs over a little bit. So I'm just taking that burr off and getting it a bit sharper again. But anyway, what we're actually doing now is we're going through our mince pile. So this is the chuck, flank, and any other bits of trim really, which are going to go into minced for burgers and bits like that really. So now we've done that, we just get it through the mincer, mince it all up, and as I say, I think half of this will go into burgers and then the other half will get packed into packs of minced beef for the fridge and freezers. So the next stage is burger making. Now unfortunately I forgot to turn the camera on like a numpty, so I'm sorry about that. So here we are anyway. Here's my Dexter beef and onion burgers that I've made. About 180 I think it was in total. Anyway, that is the end of the video guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you have, then please make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up button so I know the kind of content you guys like watching. Cheers, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.